Right, I have to make this video if I go to sleep, so I just put the light on. So I was thinking, okay, context. I've been trying to purchase this one cool bag from this company called Daily Objects, but um, uh, it's not a very cheap bag, so it's not an impulse purchase decision for me. And I've been browsing their products for a while. They make really good functional design, functional and designer kind of bags. I wouldn't call them designer, but they're really nice and sleek looking. You can check them out. Go to their website. Point was, I've been researching it, and it's not some. I don't want to waste money and just buy something and then not use it. I really want to like. It's not even like it's not even about buying something. It's just I don't want to fill this room up with unnecessary stuff. Like this room is like my sacred cave. So I want to be very very smart about what I buy, and make sure like I use it for a very long time. Hence, I've been looking to get a bag, and they have a bunch of cool bags. Again, the point is I want to see how it would look on me before buying it, and hence you guys may know that I train AI models, and I've trained my own AI image model, and hence uh, I've been trying to like generate an image, taken an image, a screenshot of like their product, and like use my custom trained LoRa and like show me what it looks like wearing that bag. And so far, I have failed at it. I haven't been successful at it, but I think I am slightly close. I tried out a bunch of models on fal.io and tried training my own model, tried some ready-made models as well. I tried something called Kriya as well, and I tried something called Flora, which is these are all different tools which I'll come to later. But again, these are like model aggregator tools, and FAL is like you can train your own model, you can run your own model or online and connect it to an API, and like literally make a wrapper for an AI image generation model. But yeah, like to get you as a person like wearing a bag, to get that I think I'll have to connect two different LoRa's, or LoRa to image with prompt. So I'm just trying to map it out, and I feel this could be possible using Comfy UI. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to try like use Comfy UI to generate this generate these images of me wearing the bag, so I can then take a better and smarter purchase decision. And that thought lead to making this video, which is like, hey, when we do shopping online. So by the way, when I was like shopping for these bags on Daily Objects, I started getting ads for a lot of other bags, on my Instagram feed, and I was like, okay, cool, wow, these are cool bags. I'm looking for something that is slightly versatile. It should look good. The color should be nice. It should be good quality, and I don't mind spending between 2,000 to 4,000 rupees for this bag. All right, 3,000 was actually my budget, but like let's say 3,000 is my budget. Want a good bag, something that I can carry my laptop, my iPad, some books, sometimes like a really quick change of clothes if I'm traveling. So yeah, and hence I got like all these different options like brand A, product B, brand C, product A. Daily Objects, let's say it's brand C, and I've seen browse to product A, B, C, D in different products. And there's so many options, right? And I'm confused now, ki like which bag do I buy? Some of them look good, but like I'm also thinking like, okay, how will I use it? Am I going to use it in commute? Am I going to use it in travel? And then I might end up buying two different bags, but like you can't buy two different bags because it's unnecessary. So what if you could actually envision and see yourself trying, let's say, apparel from different brands with a click of a button? Let's say you already have an image LoRa trained of yourself, and you use some sort of a tool that you just say like, hey, I'm looking for bags, right? And it should be like this, and this is the style, and this is something that I like. Can you show me like different brands that are offering this type of product within this budget range, and also show me like what I would look like wearing wearing that apparel. And that way we can like if you're this is not important, but this is if you're someone who likes to style their clothes, and you you plan your outfit. I don't know if that's a thing, but I like to look good. I like to wear complementary colors, and like I try to create an outfit basically. It makes me feel good, and I guess I mean, it's not a problem, but like it's just a personal. It's just a personal thing. So what if you could like get multiple images of you trying out different products, and you can get the images, it'll save you time from like going and thinking, and like this like really the reason I'm making the ImageGen, because I've spent like easily like a lot of time, above 2 to 4 hours, maybe 6 hours, just going back and forth between product A, product B, brand A, brand B, brand C, just like really like fuck, like, oh, this is this will be cool, and like I'm checking for zippers, I'm checking if it has all the pockets, like because some of these brands don't have offline retail stores, but they have great products, and I understand they're D2C, they have like great products. They can invest more time and money into making good products, minus the touch point, the actual user touch point of trying and feeling and checking out the product, and which is why they rely on UGC content and good imagery and stuff. That's why brands invest a lot of money in like product photography, videography, ads, UGC content, so that they can show you as much as possible how that product can be used, how it's being used, and stuff like that. But what if you want to see yourself using it, right, in your like based on your preferences, based on your environment, based on the way you look, based on your size, your skin color, etc., etc., so many variables, right? What if you want to do that? And I think that's exactly where AI and automation can be leveraged, image generation can be leveraged to help you envision that. And maybe so there's multiple things going on in my head. One is, first, this workflow of getting like a garment or an accessory or an apparel or a bag, whatever that comes under accessory or whatever, plus your own trained AI model together, and you get an output. You generate those two nodes together, and you generate an output, let's say, of me wearing that particular brand's bag. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Now what if you can replicate this across different brands and different products? So you get like a collection of you wearing different bags for this for this example. You can see yourself trying these different products virtually, and like in minutes, probably not seconds, we're not there yet, but in minutes, which is still good, which is still amazing, rather than you spending like hours. Think about searching, finding the product, and like just like, it's not a fairy tale product where you just imagine. This is not your traditional like where you just imagine yourself wearing any bag. Like, this bag can actually be purchased, like this apparel or accessory can actually be purchased, right? Now obviously we'll have to perfect image generation for that particular model, but for you to get an idea, I think this concept as an MVP could really work out. Obviously, to get the perfect sizing and stuff, you need to train a LoRa for these products, which will cost money, which does not make sense for you to spend that money. So image to image is a concept that can be developed and templatized, and then we can repurpose those same templates for different people for that particular type of accessory. So where the template can be made like for that particular accessory, or we can make a template for this mood board which can contain accessory and the person. So those two get connected to this node. This node is like a template, and then we generate like an image. That's the output. So we need to like basically chunk and group all of these, like brand A, B, C, and inside brand A you have product A, B, and C. Let's say bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, daily objects. Let's say another brand is your Fur Jaden, whatever. I've been getting a lot of their ads, so let's say that's brand B, and then bag A, B, and C, and then let's take the third brand as Decathlon. All right, and then you have bag A, B, and C. So then you have your image, which is your LoRa, and you connect it to like 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. So you have like 9 images, 3, 3, 3. So you have 9 images that will be generated of you wearing the bag. Or each product you have like 5 different photos, So for each product, you'll not just get like a photo of you wearing it, like different lifestyle imagery, lifestyle shots, of you traveling with it, out in the sun, what's the different lighting conditions. If it's raining, how is that bag gonna look? If you're riding a bike, how's that bag gonna look? Yeah, I mean, this is like, again, this would be cool to have. It's not a problem, but I see brands leveraging this idea because high ticket products, which is not impulsive purchase products, it is not easy to sell. Like consumer decision making, it'll take time, and like it's you got to catch them at the right time. And if a customer's not yet convinced, like which is me, I'm the perfect example. I'm not fully convinced. I have like 5 different bags added to my cart in on the website, because I'm not sure which one to take, because it's not a very cheap bag, and also because I want to be sustainable, not just buy like 3-4 different bags and then like return them and whatever, waste time. Like I really don't want to waste my time in general. So what if you could develop this as an MVP, proof of concept? I'll be the subject. I'm going to try this out with a few things that I want to purchase, and let's see if that works. And if it works, I guess maybe I'll reach out to a couple of brands and ask them if they want to we can make this entire thing into a Shopify plugin, which is something that is cool. And then brands can just offer this to like customers who really want to buy that product to see what it looks like, and then they can give their customers a better informed an experience of a better and informed decision before they purchase their product. I think this will work very well for like e-commerce apparel goods, because anything with design, like people think like, shit, will this go with this, will this outfit match with that? And I feel there's a lot of potential use cases that could open up by leveraging the technology of image generation, AI agents, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. So I was studying like agent to agent protocol today by Google, and that's pretty cool. It's like better than I mean, it's built on top of the concept of MCP, which is built by Anthropic, and MCP in itself is pretty cool. But then A2A was like, damn, making that MCP like super. It's like supercharging something that's already supercharged, and Google made that, and it's pretty cool that you could now also make local agents using Olama, or yeah, I think it's called Olama. You can download Llama on your desktop, which is a model built by Facebook. It's a playground also that is built by Facebook, and you can like run models locally, connect like your own LLM, and you can connect the Facebook Meta Llama LLM, and you can build your own agents locally. Agents are like these. Again, an AI agent is simply an LLM with tools. That's pretty much it. It's like ChatGPT with a tool that's called an agent. Like tool is like your Google Sheets, Google Calendar, anything. Like basically, a tool is like tool for an AI agent could be Google Sheets, or Google Calendar, Google Form. It could be Salesforce, CRM, Notion, blah blah blah. You can check if your WhatsApp API is a tool. So imagine LLM having access to that particular tool or list of tools. We call that an AI agent. So now imagine agents speaking to other agents and like, hey, like let's say you're booking a flight, you want a flight booking agent, so you just like prompt and you're like, hey, looking for flight tickets from Mumbai to Delhi. So this AI then goes to this other agent, and which is a flight. Let's say Emirates made this. Fuck Emirates. Air India has an AI agent. Our AI agent will ask Air India AI agent, ki, hey, I'm looking for tickets for this and this date. What do you have? And then this will give an output, and then that output will be sent to your agent, and like your agent will like give you a list like, hey, this and this is available. Do you want to buy it? Do you want to do this and that? Based on what capabilities and tools you allow your agent to do, and what the client's agent is also allowed to do, there will be a potential outcome. So yeah, I mean, pretty cool stuff. I also studied a little bit about Dino and SAM. SAM stands for Segment Anything. Dino is a name of a research team or a company, I'm not fully sure. And so I've been studying a little bit of Comfy UI today, because I was, again, I don't know why I dwelt into Comfy UI, but I was just like, hey, let's check out what Comfy UI is over. Oh, sorry, I was actually looking up like workflows and models and trying to check out like if there's any updates to like virtual try-on models. So yeah, I mean, sorry, what was I talking about? I was talking about Comfy UI. Comfy UI, yeah. So in Comfy UI, one of the nodes that I was researching was, you know, SAM, which is segment anything, which is you can take an image, and what it does is this research basically will segment anything, like as the name suggests, like if it's a picture of me, like let's say this is the photo, it'll segment me as a separate layer. It'll segment this chair as a separate layer. My background is segmented as a separate layer, and it'll also annotate that data, like, you know, draw a bounding box and be like, hey, this is person, this is chair, background, you know, or if you can see my lamp in the background, it'll also like, you know, draw a box. And what it will do is then you can take that data and you can give it to another node in Comfy UI and be like, hey, this particular thing in the scene, turn it into this, you know, change, let's say this is a photo of a man, change it to a woman. You know, you could do that, and it will like, you know, generate an output. Like there are a bunch of other nodes, like it's not as easy, I mean, it's not, it's not as simple as I'm talking about it, but it could be simple if you, I guess, know how Comfy UI works. So yeah, I mean, I was studying that, and pretty cool stuff though. Like, you know, I mean, now we are on like there are like newer versions of like this SAM, which is segment anything. There's something called grounded Dino SAM, which is again like it's it's really cool. I don't know how to explain it. Actually, I want to be like very accurate at what it is, so I wish I had the iPad with me and talk about it. But basically, in a nutshell, it can, you know, take an image, it can understand the different parts of an image, it will annotate those parts, and if you want, it will segment it. That means keep it in a new layer, you know, and that's the true and pure functionality of what SAM is. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I guess I guess, you know, part of my content creation journey, I could keep making these end of day videos, which is like, you know, what did I learn today, and then I could convert these into like short form videos for my social media. I think that's a very potential use case. And I also like that, you know, my what do you call it, softbox light, like just has a switch, so anytime I want to record, just put the switch on, and, you know, it remembers the settings, so I don't have to change the settings at all. And hey, I really like the lighting, especially when the background is like nice and dark. It does give a really good look. All right, that's all. Cheers, bye bye, good night.